You already know what it is. It's
Welcome to Unwelcome Behavior, episode umpteenth. How many episodes? There were like 7, maybe.
4 or 5?
No,
something like that.
shit. We can't even keep track, and we're still in single digits.
Yeah, we're nowhere near. You're nowhere near 10 right now.
It's got to be 4.
I thought we were syndicated, man.
Yeah, it got to be. That doesn't give you more episodes.
Did Spotify hit us with the $1 million, $100 million contract?
Like, I keep asking.
You guys bring your 7 followers, and that's let's tear this up.
We're gonna set everything on fire.
All right, we're on the single-digit episode of Unwelcome Behavior. Now, this show is about what the title says. We've all experienced in our lives shit that we thought at the moment sucked ass.
Yep.
And we're like, I can't believe I'm suffering through this crap, or I can't believe I'm experiencing it. And then someday you laugh at it. Well, this is the time to laugh at it.
It's time.
Let's
so
go.
You got to call in, share a story. We all share a story during the show. We do a middle finger. What's it called?
Middle Finger Club.
Middle Finger Club. Where we.
I got Middle Finger Club tonight, baby.
Well, we rant about something that pisses us off. That's
which is
funny.
Everything pisses me off. I'm
so you got to
bro.
stay tuned for the Middle Finger Club. I'm Richard Myers. I'm an attorney, local attorney here in Tampa. My practice is largely devoted to family law. I do high conflict divorces for the most part. I still consider myself a general practitioner, so I pretty much do a little bit of everything, but about 80-90% of what I do is family law now. You can reach me at 813-477-2623. You can see me on the internet at myersfirm.com. That's MEYERS.com. And my email address is rmyers@myersfirm.com. And that's always MEYERS.
Gordon Dixon.
Who are you?
The Gordon Dixon, comedian extraordinaire, super funny guy, a.k.a. Mr. Beige, a.k.a. the stepdad of the year, a.k.a. I'm still broke. But not for long, though. Not for long.
Temporarily broke.
I'm Richard's co-host, the very funny. I just throw in my little funny things here and there. That's it. Because Richard got the stories and I got the jokes.
Oh, no, shit. No, we compliment each other, man.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Where can we see you?
You can see me this Friday night at 9 p.m. at Spitfire Comedy House. I'm doing the Big Girl Pants show. I'm answering questions about women, which I know nothing about, baby.
I can't wait to be there. I'm picking up Surge.
Yep.
We're
and
out.
Gigi, if you're listening,
Gigi.
we are picking up Surge.
We are picking up Surge, Gigi.
I feel like you're just now breaking news to her.
Yes.
Yes.
It's like, guess
Yes.
what?
Sorry,
I forgot.
Gigi.
We're coming all the way to North Tampa to pick up
and
then go to St. Pete.
And I'm going against another
It's
comedian,
technically
too.
on the way.
It's
But all you say,
We're going to do the Lakeland, North Tampa, St. Pete direct route.
You're going 275. You
just tell them to meet him directly on 275.
I forgot to tell you about my Uber rates, but that's okay.
I could do that. I could walk down there.
With the thumb up, bro. Show some leg a little bit, you know what I mean?
Park on the side of the highway.
Maybe
and
trim
just
this
walk.
up just a little bit and just,
Yeah.
Well,
throw a nipple out.
Tell us more about the show.
So basically the show is 2 comics go head-to-head and they answer questions about women, which I'm probably going to lose this one.
Yeah,
but
it's gonna be hilarious.
It's going to be fun. And then the amount of questions that you get right is your time. So I don't know how the time is.
So you get like maybe 5 minutes stage time.
Maybe if I get one question that I get right is a minute or something. But
okay.
So
who decides what's right and wrong?
Well, they have judges. So.
Oh.
Maybe
but I think it's actual.
How do I become a judge?
I want to say it's actual actual questions like I don't know like I don't even know honestly. I've never done the show, so I'm looking forward.
It's going to be hilarious. Though.
It's going to be funny. I'm gonna.
No, it's a
we're
chance,
gonna. And the other comic I'm going up against is John Jacobs. He's very funny. He's been on Netflix. He's on the show Are You the One? I think the first season he's on that, so he's super funny. It's going to be a good show. You've already met Lauren. She's running it, so
she's hilarious
that's her
too.
show. Yeah, so it's going to be fun.
She told us
man.
a couple of dating stories, which involved a lot of oral sex.
She's got a. Yes.
It did, didn't it?
She's like, they got a blowjob out of me. Like, all right, cool. When are you free again? Never mind. Playing. Kidding, Lauren. Love you. No, it's going to be fun, man. We're going to have some fun.
All right, cool. Serge, what do you got coming up, man?
Nothing. My show was last Saturday. The headliners had a whole bunch of followers between the two of them. But, man, it was great. Nobody showed up.
Nobody showed up?
Nobody.
I was there in spirit, man, like always.
You gotta, I'm glad I wasn't them, put it that way.
Oh, boy.
I would be upset if somebody paid me to come. I wouldn't be upset if they paid me.
And there was...
But I would be sad
when
if
you say
I
nobody, like
zero
just
fans,
the staff.
Zero fans.
I'm talking about
holy
like
shit,
crickets.
Yeah, it was crickets.
Roaches was the roaches having fun?
I don't even think they showed up. They were like,
Damn,
nah,
roaches
let's
didn't
just
show up.
hang
You know
out.
that show wasn't
We're just gonna
shit.
hang out in this bathroom till everything's over.
While we were doing the
I've been
show
there.
prep, you told me about when you were emceeing somewhere. What the heck
Yeah,
happened?
that's my middle finger moment because I'm gonna. Yeah, I talk about it now.
Can we do it now? We'll do it now. We'll
We can
advance
do
it.
whatever you want.
We'll do the
man.
middle finger club, right?
We got to do the middle finger club
Let's
because
do that. Then.
I
We're
went out
gonna
of
do
order,
that right
but-
now. We gonna do that right now. We'll do that right now.
No, wait,
Let's go.
We got a toast to the middle finger club.
toast to the middle finger. Middle finger, middle finger, middle finger. What you got?
Middle finger. Middle finger. Middle finger. Middle finger.
Really go into your chest. Go through your soul and just really talk to the devil when it hits the bottom. That's what that shot does.
Intro. Middle finger.
That's tough.
My co-host wasn't too pleased. Let's hear the story.
Whew. Okay,
Let's go.
so this is every comics. This is what every comedian goes through is when you bomb, right? But when you bomb in bombing fashion, it's a learning experience because you feel every second that you're on this stage. And free shows, I don't know why, but free shows, when people come to a free show, they don't want to hear comedy. But they're coming to a comedy show that's free.
Well, they want to get their drinks in.
And I
fast.
think they want to hear a Kevin Hart at a free comedy show.
Yeah,
and
it's not
Kevin
happening.
Hart don't do free shows anymore, okay? I'm with white people. He does not do free shows anymore. He don't do. So this show, first of all, shout out to my boy Bob Holden. He runs a show called it's in this brewery called Bay Brewery, which they got awesome brews there. It's free plug, whatever. Go check it out. It's in St. Pete.
Okay.
But anyways, he's like, hey, I don't want to host anymore because he's always hosting, and he's like, I'm sure they're getting sick of me. And he's like, I like you hosting. You got high energy. Just come and host. I'm like, okay, I'm ready. Like,
Yeah.
and I've done the show a couple of times, so I kind of, I did good at the shows that I did a couple of times. So I'm like, okay. And I haven't done it. I've done these jokes before, but I'm always changing them up, trying to make them better. So,
Like, in your worst case scenario in your head, it just won't be as funny as I think.
Well, you're the host, so it's kind of like you got to get the crowd ready. It's not really about you. Really, it's not.
Right.
So,
Get them in a mood.
you got to get them ready for comedy, right? And I've been hosting for so long, or I go up first, so I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm ready. I'm in a good spirit. People are starting to come in, so there's people now. But when I got there, there was like 3 people there, and I was like, and they worked there. And I was like, comics ain't even here yet. This might not work, man. So, anyways, people are there. Bob's like, all right, we're gonna start 5 minutes late. Let some other people get in. So then we do it. We start 5 minutes late. I'm like, all right, I'm half black, so 5 minutes late. That's good. That's on time to me.
Right.
I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I was ready. I'm prepared. So I get on stage, and hey, let's make some noise. And they're like, yeah.
Oh,
I'm
so
like,
far so good.
So far so good. I'm like, okay, the energy's high. And normally you give them 2 chances to get a little more in. I'm like, nah, y'all could do better than that. Let's go, man. So there, everybody's going good, right? And then there's 2 women in the front. They are just staring at me like they automatically didn't like me, like all the way. Like they was just judging me. Might have been my champion's outfit that I had on or whatever, but they were just stone cold grilling me, man. So those first of all,
the
middle
moment
finger
you
them
think,
bitches.
yeah, the
No,
middle
I
finger
mean
them.
women.
But the moment you see them, they're cold. They're not going to be receptive. Does
But-
that seep into your head like immediately?
No, because I overlooked them. I saw their faces. I was like, okay, they're not here for comedy. Let me look, because the crowd to the left of me, they were cool, and then behind them, they're okay. I was like, I'm looking through you. I'm not even
Right.
focused on you. I don't care. If you don't laugh and you're not laughing at all, I move on.
Right.
So I'm getting into my stuff, and at first I got some chuckles. I'm okay. That's a host thing, You come out. It just depends on the show. going into it, I'm like, okay, they're not really laughing. Let me just go into some harder stuff, you know? So I start getting my energy up. I'm going into it, right? And now, no one's laughing at all, man. They're just looking at me like, when are you going to get off the stage and a real comic come up?
Oh,
but
no.
they don't realize this isn't.
How much time do you have to burn?
I had 5 to 7 minutes, so
Okay.
I'm a good minute and a half. 2 minutes in.
You got 5 minutes to go,
And
bro.
I'm talking about, I felt every second on stage, bro. Every second. I kept looking down at my phone. And I was like, okay, it's 2:02. I got it's 2:02. All right, let's go. Looked at my phone again. It was 2:03. I thought I did 4 more jokes in that second. And it just continually got worse and worse and worse. And I feel bad because if you set it up, like, if that happens, the show is not going to be good for the rest of the comics because now they're fighting to get the crowd into the jokes, right? So I'm just,
Yeah,
and when
that's
you're
so much of a burden on you, and it's
Yeah.
not really your problem.
it's not because when you're first up, you're the people say that's the sacrifice, right? You're gonna bomb the night for us to get the show ready, but eventually I can get people. I didn't, man. I didn't get them at all. So the next like 2 or 3 comics had to work, and then the second to last comic got them, and then the headliner, which is JJ Curry, very funny guy. If you're listening, go follow him on Instagram, JJ Curry. But he finally got him towards the end of it. But I was just like, man, like I've had bombing
did
sets,
you
but
take personal responsibility for their
no, because it happens.
lackluster audience participation?
I'm proud of myself because I didn't give up. I could have just been like, you know what, this show, I'm leaving.
But every
I'll
great
walk
comedian
off.
has these stories.
Exactly. So
Okay.
I was just like, you know what? I'm going to get even worse. Let me see how much more quiet I can get them to be, you know? And they got quiet. But the 2 women up front, don't come to a comedy show.
So these are the middle finger women.
The 2 middle
It's like
finger
the
women.
2 girls at the Chappelle joint that he put out.
Yeah, exactly. With them,
like, why are you there?
Fuck you, okay? Don't come to a comedy show if you're not getting ready, if you don't want to laugh, okay? And they sat up there like this the whole time. They sat down, they got their beer, and they sat there like this the
They
whole
hit
time.
you
So
with
I
the
already
closed
knew
off position.
they weren't gonna laugh at all, and they didn't laugh for anyone. I don't remember. I wasn't looking at their face like I was.
And
Looking
they
at
were up
everybody else.
front.
They were right in the front.
Why are they here?
What are you doing here? Get your ass in the back. First of all, you're not even cute enough to be in the front. Sit your ass in
Who
the back.
lets you up front?
You're not doing anybody a
What
favor.
if they were representatives of like the Tonight Show?
I will never be on the Tonight Show, but that's okay. That's okay. There's plenty of avenues. By the way, my Facebook reels are blowing up. I need you guys to go follow me on Gordon Dixon Facebook. Follow my reels, and we're gonna have some fun. I promise you, I won't be bombing on those. But that's my middle finger moment right there. Like,
So middle finger.
Middle finger to all the people who come out to a comedy show that's free and expect Kevin Hart material. You're not gonna get it.
Not getting it.
All right, so hang on a second. Hang on.
2 women up front. Oh, we got a phone call. Phone call.
Who we got on the phone? Hurry
Hi
up,
there.
Serge.
Hello?
What do you mean, hurry up, Surge?
Who's on the phone?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Is that how you answer the phone, by the way?
Is that
Who's on the phone?
Is that Star?
It's very rude.
Welcome to Unwelcome Behavior. Now, who is speaking?
Listen, why does it sound like that? I wish it could sound better. I'm having technical difficulties here.
Oh, it's Star.
This
do you
is
mean?
everybody I tell you about, Serge. It's
What do
gonna,
you mean,
it is
Star?
your problem now,
So
Serge.
this show's over.
Sergi, I can hardly hear you.
That's because I'm not near the phone.
It's like we're far away for real.
Yeah,
now.
that's how this works,
You're
Star.
on. You're calling it on phone.
Well, you got somebody you put in the middle finger club?
What
What?
are you doing
Why
over
is it
there?
not working?
Call back.
We're not going to spend 10 minutes talking
back.
about how it's not working for you.
What do you mean it's not
You
working?
can hear me? I fucking miss you guys, motherfuckers.
We miss
I'm
you,
watching
Star.
your show right now.
Wait a minute. We went to rated G, so you're off. No more motherfucking language.
No more motherfucking language.
Wow, you guys are rated PG-13?
Yeah, it's time for Richard's story. Since PG-13.
We're joking, sir.
Nah.
Star, what's happening?
Nothing much. I'm just living life, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, goodbye.
Okay.
we love you, Star.
You called in for what, man? You got to share a story?
Yeah. How's dating life in New York?
We're going to discuss that I'm going to be the donor for my daughter's kidney.
You got approved?
I start the orientation on the 21st.
Okay, so this is the first stage of determining whether you're a match for your daughter.
Yeah, and if I am not a match, I can still give my kidney for another one that is.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Very
Excellent.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more
So
detail.
I'm gonna do it.
Tell our audience a little bit more detail.
Give us,
Well, I'm
give
gonna
us a
lose
scoop.
30 pounds for it, and I'm just like eating better and eating real food, like real food. I'm
Okay.
making
All
real
right. Wait.
food.
Hang on a second.
What's real
Start with
food?
scratch, because I think we might have some new listeners. Who
We-
are you? Who's your daughter? What's going on? Why do you need to donate a kidney? And
Oh, yeah.
who can help out? And let's go through the whole process. But don't take 45
you want me
minutes.
to tell you the whole story?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Just
Wow.
keep it to 10 minutes.
10.
All right, I am the host of Chopping It Up with Star Share,
Chopping it up a star sheet.
and I used to have a show there, and Richard Myers was my co-host at one point. I was also his barber, so you know. How are you looking nowadays?
I'm looking the same as
good.
always.
He looks good.
As yeah, I kept
fancy.
my
Is it-
weight
is
is
it you
my
guys?
I
Did you
kept my
keep
weight.
Fashion up?
Did I fashion up?
I don't know because last time I came, you
he's
really
got a nice
bougie,
shirt on.
Remember?
He's got a jean jacket shirt.
He's
I
got
got
a
an
nice shirt
American
on.
Flyer shirt on and jeans and
He looks-
what?
he looks
what?
good.
I kept my weight off.
Excellent. Are you all tattooed up now, huh?
All because of you. Is that what you want to hear, Star?
Yeah.
That's
I'm
what she
really
wants to
upset
hear.
that you didn't
That's
do it
all she's
with me,
fishing
though,
for.
'cause I
She's
hate
like,
you
because of
that.
me, you're cool now. That's what you're fishing
Listen,
for.
no. My concern here is that you should have waited for me to be there, but no, you didn't. You didn't. After I begged you so many times to do it every time we were in Ybor.
I'm
I have no
confused.
idea.
I have
what
no
that
idea what
means.
that
I
means.
have no idea what that means.
Yeah, we had
Wait.
an excellent show in Ybor City at the Tangra, remember, Serge?
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember. I was there.
And then, that's how Gordon is now a celebrity. What's up, Gordon?
Star Shear.
Star.
Star Shear.
So when did your evening actually start?
My evening?
Yeah. You know what I mean.
Oh, it just started right now.
You lit up like a few minutes ago.
Yep.
Good for the kidneys.
Good for the, good
Oh,
for the
yeah,
kid.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Oh,
That
stop
part
it.
that doesn't matter.
You just can't drink.
No.
No drinking, but a lot of THC. Is that what it is?
Nope, I can smoke weed.
Actually,
I don't
smoke
that's
cigarettes
pretty good.
I
anymore.
love that. Can I get on that program?
Can't be mad at that.
Of course, come through. You gotta come to New York. It's recreation, no.
All right, so let's talk about your daughter real quickly. She's in dialysis and
Yes. 3 times a week she goes to
Okay.
dialysis. She was actually just in Florida on vacation, having a great old time with her friends
in Orlando.
in Orlando, and then she actually was able to transfer her dialysis during those days. So she went up, got really early, did her dialysis, and then enjoyed the rest of the evening. She was in Orlando. She went to Disney. She
All
was
right.
over there.
All right, so
And she went to
if
Tampa
you're
briefly,
successful
so
in going
she
through
lit.
this, if you're successful going through this program, how soon? What's the earliest window of time that she gets your kidney?
As soon as possible, I guess. As soon as I do everything, because they're going to go to the orientation and explain everything
Oh, so she probably
of
don't know
how
yet.
the time limit goes.
But you don't
And
have
then
a
I'm gonna
window of
start doing
time.
Testing.
You don't like. I thought it was a question I would have a direct answer to. You don't have. I thought it was an easy question. You don't know if you go through the program and you match. How soon does she get your kidney? Do you know?
No, that's why I'm going to go orientation.
That's
on
what the
21st,
orientation
and
is
tell me
for.
everything.
I know, but based on like best case
Richard,
scenario,
she doesn't
I'm a-
know.
she doesn't
If
know.
they tell me I can give her a kidney tomorrow, then that's when it's about to pop off.
Boom.
All right,
Yeah, because they got to go through. She's got to do a lot of stuff
all right.
before she can donate her.
Now this
kidney.
show is about.
We only have an hour.
Can we,
don't-
can,
don't
can
have-
we shift into unwelcome behavior for a minute? Share us a story in your life, anytime. It could be recent. It could be from your deep dark past, of something that shit that happened to you that now you can laugh at. Go, tell us.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Here we go.
I can't.
Ah, yeah, I don't think her stories.
There's got to be too
Listen,
many.
I can tell you right now that, at one point, I was in a really toxic relationship.
Yeah.
It was a toxic of a toxic.
Yes. Make it funny
But now I laugh about it. Like,
Okay.
I can't believe it.
talk about the details and make it funny, girl. We're on a comedy show.
No
All
pressure.
Right. So guess
no
what?
pressure.
So this person was very influential in my life. I did 4 years with him, right? When I met him, he had a freaking beard. And I'm like, yo, his beard is on point. He's like Cuban and American, and he looks like a Habibi, right? With the green eyes and all. So I'm like, wow, he looks exotic. So we kick it. We're in a relationship now. 4 years in the thing. That shit was so toxic, right? And one day, I'm complaining. I'm really hurt because things are not working out with me and him, and I have like this gut feeling that something's wrong. Well, you know how when you break up, people do weird shit, like they cut their hair or they do something crazy?
Yeah.
Well, the motherfucker came over and shaved his beard, all right? He came over to the house real quick for something. I don't remember what the fuck it was. I opened the door and I looked at him and I'm like, who the fuck are you?
Wait. He came over with the beard shaved. He didn't come over to shave his beard.
What if he had a
No,
job
he had
interview and he
shaved
couldn't
his
have a
beard.
beard?
I've never seen him without a beard in my life.
Okay, so
I thought he went over there and shaved.
yeah, that's what I thought
That's
at
how she made it
first.
sound.
Okay, right.
He
So
did a clean shave.
all right, outrageous. Oh my God, who would do that?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Literally crazy.
And then I look at him, and I'm like, yo, who the fuck are you? I was not even attracted to him any longer. I didn't like him. And then my friend calls me. She goes, yo, what the fuck? And I'm like, yo, we good. I'm not in a toxic relationship no more. It's over because I don't even like him anymore.
Wait a minute.
Wait, because he shaved his
the
beard?
relationship was so substantive
Was he a good
and
dude?
so
other
deep
than that?
It was so
and
deep.
so bonding and so incredibly like you shed tears when making love. He showed up without his beard, and you're like, "Fuck you."
That's it. It's over.
It's over.
It was over.
It's over.
I mean, normally
It was
people leave
over.
you for cheating.
How
or,
unwelcome was that?
It was over.
Wait. So he
So
showed up.
over. Like now,
Do you think he showed
I
up
laugh
without his
about
beard
it.
just to anger you, or showed up and saying, "Hey, this is a new beginning for us"?
No, he probably did it too. I don't know why, but I wish he never did.
Damn, man. You can't slip up with Star, bro.
Oh my God.
If you go over her house with eye boogers, she gonna leave you, man. That's just,
Oh
you can't
my
slip
God.
up with Star.
Now I learned my lesson. You gotta look at him before the whole 9 yards. Make them shave the fucking beard first.
Damn, man. I feel bad for any dude that dates
And
Star.
then,
We gotta be on point.
Maybe that's more or less in the middle finger club. Like
That's-
middle finger to the guy that would shave his beard,
shave his beard.
and show his true identity.
I mean, how dare him be real and shave his
after
beard?
it all, after it all, you come towards the end of 4 years and then just go bam.
Star.
4 years of
Star,
beard and you
Star,
shave it.
Star,
What?
this is a blessing. Because can you imagine, like, oh my God, you're so
What?
awesome. You're so awesome. And then you get married
Yeah.
the day after. He's
And he
like,
shaves.
hey, yeah, like
Yeah.
on the- like you wherever you go on your honeymoon, he comes out of the bathroom,
No beard.
no beard. You're like, motherfucker, we're divorced.
Yeah. Then you have kids with
Oh,
them and
yeah,
they don't
it
have
would
any
be
beards
like,
either.
no.
Like that's
No, he has
crazy.
to be nice looking under the beard. He can't just be full.
Well, wait a minute. You didn't say that. You
But
just
you'd
simply
never
said
seen
he
him with
shaved
no
his
beard.
beard. When he shaved his beard, did you then think he was ugly?
I just didn't think. I don't know what I thought.
The attraction was gone instantly.
was-
Is that what you're saying?
You want a
Yeah.
man with a beard that will never leave.
So what'd you tell him?
You want a surge
come
beard.
back in
I'm
three.
not
Come
saying
back
I
in
wanna
3
date
weeks.
a
I'll love
man
you
with a
again.
beard that will never leave. I think that from now on, people should not put the beard on all the time and just show their real faces.
I mean,
Gord, are you
I-
taking a lesson here,
People
Gord?
have
Whatever
choice.
she's smoking, I want some of that because that is.
well, if you're going to adjust your moral compass to what Star says, you're going to have
No,
a
I'm
problem
just
to
kidding.
begin
I'm
with.
kidding. I'm kidding. I love Star, but yeah,
Star.
that was a little low, Star. I'm not gonna lie. That it's just a beard. If he was a good
You
dude,
said you were with him for 4 years,
Yeah, 4 years.
and then his
towards the
beard
end,
came
that's
off,
when
and
they
we're
knew-
done here.
Oh, yeah. 4 years.
That's
Jay,
it.
you lost your beard. I'm done with you. Was he Samson? Was it Samson? You know, he shaved his
lost
hair,
half
lost all
his
his
power.
powers.
Yeah, right.
You know something? It was probably like Samson for real, because I believe that's true. Then it had to be.
Was that the barber dude you were dating?
Everything was over.
No, yeah. Well, ask him.
The barber dude,
Was
right?
that the barber dude?
that you were dating?
No, that was not the barber dude.
Because that
Well,
weren't you guys engaged?
Why don't you tell us about that
Yeah,
story?
that one was funny too. Because you was engaged or something, right? I thought you were. Maybe.
Oh man, that was crazy in my life. I don't even want to talk about
Could
it.
you start out the story with Richard? You were right from the beginning. Start that. Say that. Say that. Say it. Say it.
What?
We got Richard's
Richard,
38 hours
you were
story. We
right
gotta
from
tell,
the
too.
beginning. Say it.
You were right from the beginning, Richardo.
There you go. Now tell us the story. Quickly.
Okay, so
quickly.
it turned out that he was just very toxic.
That's it?
That's it.
That's the detail?
That's all we got.
That's all we need.
That is all.
All right, so
But he had a beard, though, right?
All right,
Listen.
But he had a beard.
okay,
Huh?
But he had a beard.
He had a beard.
Okay, he never
all right,
shaved.
so to get to a longer yet keep it short story, what I understood the relationship was is that you guys connected because not only were you barbers,
to the, yeah.
okay, you guys had a little chemistry together, and you thought you were going to make a life together, and then he was becoming almost stepdaddish, and then you
Ooh.
were going to go to New York, and he was going to help you through the crisis that was happening with your daughter, and then next thing I know, none of that was there, and you're kind of on your own helping your daughter out while trying to make a career. Did I sum it up correctly?
Correct.
Okay, so at what point did you first have the idea that maybe he's not what I thought he was?
Oh, like immediately, but
Immediately?
I have to say correctly because
But
people are crazy.
yeah. So I have memories of
People are crazy.
you guys looked extremely happy, and you were like showing off your ring, an engagement ring, and he was being all like this is the one woman for me. You know, the whole thing that we went through together. You and I, when we were like doing the show together, and you were developing this relationship.
Yeah, he was all about that, but
Do you think it was a fraud from the beginning, or do you think it just fell apart?
Well, I think he probably thought that he was going to be able to keep up with me, and he didn't. He felt stupid.
Can't keep up with
He
Star
couldn't
Shear.
keep up with you, All right, let's. I'm going to turn my cross-examination on right now.
Let's go, lawyer.
Okay.
It's lawyer mode.
Star, Miss Shear.
Miss Shear.
All right, if you knew from the beginning that something was wrong, what was the sign that made you think that I'm wrong, I'm prejudging him, maybe he's the right guy for me? What was it that said, you know what, I'm going to believe in him?
At the beginning, he was really cool.
What does that
Everything
mean?
I did was dope.
Oh, he praised
Nothing
you.
was a problem. You know what I mean?
He put you on a pedestal at the beginning.
Yeah, that game going.
So
And-
little by little, when we got to New York and I started getting big opportunities, like in the barbering world, and he wasn't getting them, he started getting really mad about it.
Ah, you were nicer
Was he
than him.
was he
and-
being
I get it.
jealous, or was he being possessive, or
Sounds
both?
like jealous.
Possessive and jealous. Like he thought that he was the one to determine, and he didn't know how to feel it. And he was not business-minded when he came to finances at all.
He wasn't on the star train. And you told him from the beginning this was your goal, right?
I said, listen, I'm not going to stop nothing that I do. He came and just, had the first opportunity that he could to tell my dad, like, bullshit about the radio and all that. And I'm like, yo,
All right.
it's none of your business to be telling my family anything.
All right, but in the end run,
Entertainment, you know what I mean?
I don't want to cut you off too much, but in the end run, it worked out for the best. Because if you had stuck it out, it would have gotten even worse, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, all right. So you live and learn. This is a learning lesson. You move on. He's in the Middle Finger
Of
Club
course.
now.
There you go. Nice transition.
All right.
Welcome to the Middle
Why
Finger
did we
Club.
get so deep in psychology right now, damn it?
That's
So
why you
that
call.
guy-
Whenever you call, it's all about deep in psychology.
Listen, all I'm saying is that when you know something's not right, walk away.
Walk away.
nice and easy. You know, you,
All
you
right.
save a lot of more money that way. And thankfully, you know, this is not my first time that I deal with that kind of situation with people. So I knew this time was so easy to do. You know what I mean? Because I reached out to all of you guys, and I was like, yo, this is what's happening. What do you think this means? Like, I wasn't, like, alone about it, you know?
But do you remember the big to-do? Like, we went out to the front porch, I guess, at that restaurant in Seminole Heights. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And there was a big, like, kerfuffle, I'll put it that way, about your engagement. You remember that?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, so the gut feeling that the people were having over your engagement turned out to be correct.
Well, I wish you guys just should have said it right in front of him and be like, yo, fuck this. But everybody
Our
kept it a
fault.
secret, and when they came back,
You should have
everybody
saved
was
her.
arguing.
I'm sorry, man. I should have saved you from that.
It is your fault, Richard.
My bad.
Everybody was arguing. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. It was so fucked up.
Yeah, it
Even
was
my
kind of
daughter,
fucked up because
nobody
we were
told me. I was
surprised by the
asking, what the
engagement.
fuck is going on?
We
Because
wanted
I
you to
came
be
back
really
to a weird table.
Star. We wanted you to be really happy. We just didn't think it was like the deal
Well,
for you.
bro, you know how many dudes I date? And if you think I'd be getting in my feelings, you should have been straight up too. You know?
I don't think that's Richard's fault. It's your
Yeah.
life. He can't
Yeah,
control who
yeah.
you date.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm sorry. As
We
much
wanna
as you
be-
want to put it on
you
him,
put
you
us in a
can't.
position of being supportive, yet you want the truth.
Yeah.
Right? It's like it's hard.
I don't know. I wish that
Prison time.
everybody would have just said what they needed to say because it was already bad. The whole restaurant knew what was fucking happening. Because I flipped too. Everybody flipped.
All right, but let me ask you this question. It's simple. It's simple, actually, Star. After that event, when it was like there was conflict among your friends and this like people weren't totally on board, and it was a fight at the, not a fight at the restaurant, but you know, a huge disagreement.
Man, I wish I was there.
Without going into the detail, because I remember it vividly. But
Clearly.
why didn't you take stock in all of that and not say like you needed to tell me not to do it? Why don't you take stock and like, wow, my friends reacted weirdly to all this.
Well, you know, at the time, in my defense, I'm telling everybody, I'm just starting to feel like myself again, and I'm trying, you know, I'm growing more in my brand again. But at that time, when my daughter got sick, that's when it all kind of happened. It happened all at that time. So I was not really mentally stable, and that's why, you know, I've been always picky with people. Like I don't really get caught up, but this time I did.
What?
Shouldn't have
And
gotten
Okay,
that
wait.
relationship.
Because-
If you want the truth, we always thought you were caught up. You would meet somebody like within like hours, say like this guy's awesome.
Yeah.
That was you, and we're like, all right. So is this guy the next awesome guy, or is he the awesome guy?
Well, at the time, he was an awesome guy because we were both barbers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I saw a potential in us.
All right. Well, you were very optimistic, so
It
I'll give you
happens.
Yeah,
that.
I didn't think somebody that would be a barber would be like that because I take pride in what I
Because
am.
we all know, that's the pinnacle of humanity is being a barber.
Yo,
Barbers are the most
thing is-
upstanding gentlemen that you have in this world. I mean,
There-
not
you
lawyers.
get any
not-
higher.
It can't be lawyers
Oh,
like
there's
used
no
car
can't
Can't be
salesman.
used car. Can't be a garbage guy.
We're
Can't be.
the best thing ever.
Gotta be a
We're
barber.
We're like the government.
All right,
Sergio,
Star,
don't be laughing
Star,
at this
Star.
We love you, Star.
We love you, but we have.
We
the
have to go now.
We have to do the show now.
Richard's got a 48-minute.
Okay, go do your show. I'm glad I gave you guys a little bit of ratings today. I love you guys.
Yeah,
Listen,
you got.
y'all.
We got
so
negative
bad,
followers
I
from
need
you.
Some gossip. I don't know which show. Serge, which show should I call to ask some gossip about the town?
Unwelcome behavior. It's on Wednesdays. No, Tuesdays.
Tuesdays.
Okay, so next week I'm going to ask you guys a question about another show that used to be on that I need the tea about.
Yeah, sure.
Uh-oh.
Okay, bye.
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 Star
Love you,
Share, ladies and
Star
gentlemen.
Share,
Mwah.
ladies and gentlemen.
Can I go
Well,
pee?
once again, yeah.
Real quick.
Let's put on a song. We'll take a small break. We'll come back.
No
to the
pressure,
story.
right?
No pressure, yo.
Just
No-
throw on a
no-
song.
no
Throw on
pressure.
music. Like I'm just
put on the
Okay.
show.
some sort of DJ.
We'll say something
making
funny
the
like
song.
that. Like,
Laughing.
hey, they're funny.
Whoops. Oh, by the way, I don't have. I think I got one. Who am I going to throw on?
All right, I'm hanging up the phone. I can do that now.
Yeah,
right?
you can hang up the phone.
All right.
It's all good. I'm going to throw on one of my songs because why not?
Yeah, what song did you
If
do?
they're on here. I might not have them on here.
All right,
'cause I
if
had
we
to-
went out to see you perform, what song did you perform on last weekend?
I did like 6 songs.
Give us any one of them. One of them was phenomenal, right?
No. I
All right,
didn't
so
do
any one of the 6 will do.
Yeah, but I got to load them up right now. I got this, bro. Let me find it. Boom. Yeah, my middle finger club is COVID. COVID. I hate you, you motherfucker.
happened?
No, not me. It's just the Browns put 8 players on the COVID list
Oh, the Browns.
for next week.
It relates to the Browns.
So thanks a lot, COVID. You scumbag, you. How could
So-
you?
So the Rams just played, and then the next day they put 7 people on the COVID list.
Oh, the Rams did?
Yeah.
Jeez, nice. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm
So that usually means they miss at least one game, unless they have 2 negative tests in a row, right?
I think so. I don't know exactly how the whole thing goes.
Well,
I just
I'm
know I'm
telling
very
you-
annoyed
don't
because
say that. I'm telling you how the whole thing goes.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Do
You don't
want-
play in the
do you want
NFL,
one of these
so
bad shots? You never won them.
no, I'm good.
We need
Rubblemans can eat a dizzy.
star on her, man.
Okay, let's. I'm gonna play the R&B joint the all night long featuring Izzy Stars. Let's go.
Oh, girl, we gon' end up stepping out tonight. Dress fly, grab a little bite. Call to the bar, couple of drinks in. Let me know what you're thinking. Leaving the scene, chemistry between. Seems to he that she be that queen. Don't know for sure, but let's go the next road. The best night to get more, so hold tight, don't let go. Come on and be with me forever. I want you all night long. Come on and be with me forever. I want you all night long. Netflix in the chill. The best bet is real. The chest letting it feel. The sex best and it's ill. The next session in this lesson, we've been sweating, spin the final from Lionel Richie. It rhymes slow and I know it gives me the time though to shine. Oh, this smash on us my wood and ask her, can I go? All night long. I wanna be with you, babe, all night long. I wanna be with you, babe, all night long. I wanna be with you, babe, all night long. Come on and be with me forever. I want you all night long. Come on and be with me forever. I want you all night long. All night long. I wanna be with you, babe, all night long. I wanna be with you, babe, all night long. I wanna be with you, babe, all night long. Girl, we gon' end up in Aiken. Oh, girl, we gon' end up in Macon. Hey, girl, we gon' end up in Macon. Ooh, girl, we gon' end up in Macon. Oh, no.
Unwelcome behavior is back, and I'm going to start segment 2 with
Let's go.
a wonderful story called Divine Intervention. Are you ready, Serge?
Let's go.
So I'm going to read it, and some of it I'm going to go a little off script, kind of give you more color, but
Yeah, put some color in it.
Okay,
And we mean
okay,
N-word
yeah.
color, okay?
right.
Yeah.
All right, so again, this dates back to my very early dating experiences, and I truly believe that God spoke to me that day. So this is how it went down. And now, mind you, I'm a non-believer to begin with, so
Yeah.
to believe that it was divine intervention is a
It's
serious
big
thing.
time, yeah.
Big time. All right. So I met this lady on Yahoo Personals early on,
Yahoo!
and this profile of this lady was just all headshots. You know how you see on
Yeah.
like there's not a single body shot. It was like
Well, was there
7.
headshots and cleavage, or is it just headshots?
Just headshots.
Okay, I already know what's
Okay.
going on here. All right.
So the profile of this lady shows a series of headshots, but she's pretty. There's no question she's pretty.
Yeah.
But small alarm bells are ringing about why there are no body shots, so I can assess the weight issue.
Exactly.
All right, but I'm optimistic. It's the beginning of dating experience.
Happens.
So we begin to chat through instant messaging, and of course, I'm roped in by the wit and the charm. She's very engaging. I like her a lot, and we go for a couple of weeks just chatting. I'm truly growing to like her, so I finally make the decision to ask her out, and I tell her that I'm so into you that I would love to make dinner for you.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's
Les
a
chef.
good start because she happily accepts to do it. Before driving to her place, she texts me that she needs to buy things for her home, and would I be okay in meeting her at the local public supermarket? I have no problem with that.
Okay.
Okay.
It's Publix.
So soon thereafter, in the parking lot of Publix, a huge dilemma makes itself painfully obvious. When I say the hugest dilemma,
Hugest.
I mean the hugest dilemma.
Hugest.
Because when she exited her car,
Ooh.
she was
Car moved up.
easily... Car moved up. Yeah, right. You know how it vibrates when you get out of the car?
Oh, no.
Okay.
God.
Because when she got out of the car, she was easily pushing 300. I was anticipating less than half that, so I was a little floored by what I saw. But as a gentleman, I greeted her with a smile, told her I'm looking forward to making dinner for her. And as we shop in Publix, I'm thinking of a wide array of excuses how I can somehow weasel out. But I don't. We finished grabbing a handful of stuff, grabbing a bottle of wine that she insisted on having, and we're on a merry way to her apartment. When we get there, my first thought is, are you fucking kidding me? The third fucking floor?
Damn.
That's actually the opposite of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I cannot believe how the staircase shook
As
she climbed up.
God.
Ooh, got you a big one.
And I'm not joking about it. It shook. I do not want to go through with this, I think to myself, but I can't find the words to break it off at this
They need
point.
love too, though.
I figured, listen, Richard, just cook, eat, politely say I have to get home to relieve the babysitter. That's right. Make it quick. That's going to be the plan. If I recall correctly, I cooked a chili that I learned to cook for a chili contest that I had recently won at a friend's home. We ate, we drank some wine, we chatted.
You gave her chili?
Damn.
The company, yes, we cooked it together.
Oh, my God.
Bubble guts.
The company was pleasant, but I'm not at all attracted to her. By this time, I had learned that she was a music teacher. So after cleaning up the table, she asked me if I would listen to some CDs she made of her own music.
Ooh, got her
Oh,
own music,
she's
though.
a singer.
Probably could sing.
I couldn't say no to such a personal request, and I thought I'd give it a few minutes and then say I needed to scoot home. I was placed on the living room couch when she went to her bedroom to retrieve the CDs.
I wish we had an animator.
I know,
Because when
right?
he said I was placed on the couch, I see this big woman.
Just pick it
No,
up.
Put him on the couch.
she literally holds me by the hand and says, "Hey, sit here.
Oh, man. He about to
I'm gonna go get the CDs out of my room."
Oh, I know what these CDs
Okay.
are. You go CDs nuts. No, I'm just playing.
She comes out of the room with a see-through
Yup.
I knew it.
negligee
Yeah.
CDs.
She ain't singing.
with a CD.
CDs, double
She
D's.
has the CDs. CD double
CDs.
CDDs.
CDDs.
She hands me a glass of wine, and surprisingly, and suddenly,
Damn.
straddles me.
Woo.
Oh.
Your leg game was tight then?
Oh my God! I felt I was gonna suffocate. In 2 to 3 seconds, she starts to kind of grind on me.
Hey.
Leans closer and whispers in my ear,
Let's do it.
"Oh, David, I love you."
David.
David.
What the fuck?
I thought she was gonna say, "Oh,
Who the
shit."
even know
fuck
my
is
name.
Who the fuck is David? I yell at her.
Who the fuck is
Good way out.
David?
I exclaim as I push her off. I'm so fucking out of here, you bitch.
Easy as
And I
fuck.
grab
Yeah.
my keys and I run out.
That's perfect.
No time to waste when God sends you a freebie.
For
Bro,
real.
that is so perfect.
David, how dare you?
I am appalled, girl. I was into you.
You know, you were going to get all this dick.
Now, mind you, I've started this show as unwelcome behavior, and it's true. It's all unwelcome. All of it is true. There's
I
not
believe you.
not a word that I say it's untrue about.
But was
it.
your profile name David? Because that would have been a great
so-
punchline.
So the remainder of the story is this. So I leave, and she's pissed, of course. So I get text messaging, and she's like, "I'm so sorry," blah blah blah, and I'm like,
Nah,
"Who the
you
fuck
can't
is
get out of that.
David?" I say, "Who the fuck is David?" She goes, "He was my boyfriend. I was dating him
Aw.
for 3 years before I went online." And I slipped up. I'm so sorry. Can you come back? I'm saying, I'm sorry.
No.
You're not over your
Nope.
boyfriend.
Nope.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's another freebie.
So. Another
Exactly.
freebie.
Just like, sorry, you're...
So,
That's two divine
so-
interventions. That was
so,
God and Jesus.
Even though I'm sort of agnostic, I kind of acknowledge maybe there was some divine
There you
intervention.
go.
Bro,
Plot twist. She was Adele.
She
Bro.
comes back
It was
thin
Adele, though?
and sexy and singing to me with her own CDs.
Can she sing?
you
she
don't
didn't
even
try
know.
to
She
sing.
called him David.
You didn't listen to any music? She didn't
No.
play it? She just jumped right into it?
Yeah.
Ah. She
Said,
messed
I'm,
up.
I'm gonna play our secret song, David. Oh, I'm out. That's that. See, if you would have did that and said anything other than her name, she would have threw you out instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you called her when she called you another name, oh, I'm sorry. I just.
Right.
I'm not,
It's just my old boyfriend.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really like you.
so if the roles
You
were
know what?
reversed,
That's a great idea to get out of another one. Call them the wrong name.
if you don't want to be on the
so you're in
date,
the middle of a date and you're like, So
Start
create
throwing fake facts at him.
create a sexual situation.
Now, do
No,
you
no,
and
no,
then
no.
throw-
Just
and then
call them
throw
the
out
wrong
a throw out the
No,
wrong
just
name.
call them the wrong name. Say, hey, Jasmine, even though her name is like Jenny or something.
Okay.
now,
How
do
many,
you
what's
think-
your second son's name? She probably ain't got no kids.
second son's name?
But she's gonna be like, how dare you? I'm ending this date now.
Do you think she did that on purpose because she could tell he wasn't feeling her right away?
possible.
Well, that could have been, but why did I get all
But
the
why
text
go through
messages?
all that other stuff?
Why not?
Why
Just
put
to-
the lingerie on? If you're gonna, I don't know. Women can come up with anything.
She was probably
I'm not
like, I
feeling
don't want
good.
him here. Maybe make him uncomfortable.
I think I just got my period. Like it could have been something else. You know, that's usually what they say. Oh, I think I just got my period. Like,
With the lingerie on.
oh man. Oh.
No, but so this is where I feel shame about all this because I remember thinking in the moment, like, I could have, in the moment of the Publix parking lot, said this isn't right.
Yeah, you could.
And I put myself in this situation, so I felt blameworthy for part of it.
Yeah, but we already
And that's why
determined
it's
that you were a
divine.
nice guy. The
Yeah.
stuff that you've been
Yeah.
through, we already know you're a nice guy, and you're going to continue to go through it. So we already knew you were going to.
Yeah, right.
Rich is going to be in this, okay? He just needed a way out. That's what I do
literally
going
was
into
going to
it.
say this was nice. Thank you for the dinner, and I
Yeah.
appreciate cooking together. We shared some stories. I think you're more of a friend person for me. And
Yeah, friend zoner.
I got to go home to my kids.
You
Now,
should have
okay.
hit it. You should have hit it before you left.
Let's get into it, okay?
Probably
How-
would've changed
the
your life.
lingerie.
The lingerie.
What was it? Was it see-through?
Yeah.
Yes,
Was it?
it was black, like black lace see-through.
So, okay, we know she was big,
Yes,
but did she have assets that helped it
No.
out?
no,
Because, you know, there's some big girls with
Yeah,
little
they got-
boobs
yeah,
that
yeah.
are like, all right, that's weird.
no.
But where at least was it proportioned to where everything was big, or it was just
Was she thick or was she
you know
overweight?
Michelin tire around the stomach?
I don't want to defame anybody.
You're not.
You don't have to say her
'Cause,
name.
you know, but not proportionate.
Yeah, everything was out
Not,
of whack.
like, yeah, just not.
Was she top heavy or bottom heavy?
Light, heavy.
Well, I mean, he felt the full force on his lap. So
Let's put it this way. You know, I hate talking like this, but
Hey.
I would say that
this is real.
the
Unwelcome
breasts were
behavior.
more fatty tissue than breast tissue.
Oh,
Put it
okay.
that way, if you know what I mean.
So
Did you
they,
get an
they
image?
they had some hang time. to
Yes,
them.
yes,
Yeah, okay,
yes.
okay.
Yes.
I understand. Because I mean,
But
sometimes
but she apparently thought by cooking dinner for her,
I got him.
It was game on.
I got him. I can call him David. It doesn't matter.
Right.
I can be in this lingerie and call him David. Like,
That's right.
you were technically her get over David guy.
Yeah.
But she obviously is not
Yeah,
over
she
him.
thought I could at least be a rebound.
She would have
Exactly.
rocked your world.
All she had to do was not
Wait.
talk
So
too
let me
much.
flip this on you, Serge.
Me?
You're me in that story.
I'm a degenerate. I'd probably hit it and then leave.
And then say what? What would be your excuse once she falls in love with you?
Ghost.
Bye. Yeah. This is
Ghost.
Yahoo days, bro.
This is
Block.
Oh yeah.
Block.
Oh, this is
Yahoo
early.
days, bro.
This is early.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
early
this is pre.
20s. Oh,
This
yeah.
is pre MySpace days.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's no. She's
it
not
actually is
finding
MySpace.
you.
MySpace
days.
was like the most popular one. Oh yeah.
You know
Oh,
what I
yeah.
do? I just create a new email. Boom.
I ain't
Start all over.
I ain't gonna tell you what I
That's
do.
it.
Well,
I ain't,
no, you are going to tell us.
Yeah, I am. I'm just like Serge, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I would have got the food. Yeah,
Hey,
go ahead.
wait. Can you put that in Tupperware first?
Put that food in there. Let me get it to go plate, baby. Let's go. David, how'd you know my middle name? I would have played that off. Like, how you know my middle name?
We making macaroni.
Man, you've done your research.
You done
man.
your research, man. This food is banging, man. Let me make another plate.
Hey, Big Girl's got the goody. That's not be warm.
Oh, Lord.
Swear.
No
Not
comment.
playing.
No. This was when it came out of the car. And by the way, this is the part that you forget. So you're communicating with somebody for weeks, thinking,
Yeah.
you know what? Even if she's a little heavy,
She didn't
But
tell you.
see,
right?
You
Even if she's a
didn't
little
ask.
heavy, she's 180.
But see, back then,
You
you
can't
didn't know
assume.
that the profile pictures of just the face were to hide that. See, now we know that now.
Right.
But see, back then you didn't know.
Right.
So I get it. You wouldn't have known. And selfies weren't nowhere near
no,
good.
they
And you
weren't
don't
even
want,
think
to
back then.
immediately think this person is scamming
Yeah.
or trying to
Yeah.
create an image that is inaccurate.
I don't
and
even-
and like I said before on the show, I think a couple of times, I understand someone putting on their best pictures.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, I did
you know,
that.
this is a
Not really.
picture
All
like
my pictures
when I
are the
was
best.
15, 20 pounds ago. So you expect a little bit
Yeah.
of
I mean,
you know,
people do that now. Their profile
variation from
pictures.
what you see.
Yeah, people
But
do that
when
now.
when they come out to twice the person you thought they were,
Man,
that's not easy.
man.
But then I stuck it out.
Yeah.
So I get all the blame.
You should have sealed the deal.
I had something not similar, but I went on a date with a girl that only did the full, like, just the face
Yeah, the
pictures and
face-
cleavage.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, you know, maybe she's a little thick, which I don't mind thick. I like skinny, super thick. I don't, you know. But when we got,
You
I
still
went.
got to be attracted to the person.
Yeah, and when she was walking up, I was like, oh hell no.
Hey, man, it all looks the same with the lights off. Hey.
Nah, bro. Nah, it looks the same, but it don't feel the same. That's a fold. That's only a fold. Ah, damn, my bad. That's just a fold. My bad. That's not it. That's nothing there. What about
not
that
it.
one? What about that one? No, that's nothing.
Nope, that's not it either. Go down. Further down.
Is that it right there? No, that's
Nope.
that's
Well,
my underarm.
too late, I
That's
came.
my armpit. That's my armpit. Too late, baby. Too late.
Too
I
late,
gotta
I'm
go.
done. Gotta go. Sorry.
This smells like Secret. You wearing Secret right now? Listen, bro, you got to put the lights on with those. Just saying, man.
My Lord.
We've been.
So you were saying? No, let's see the truth. Let's hear the truth,
Secret
though.
Lube?
Let's
No,
hear the
so
truth.
okay, so we I was living in Tampa when I had just me and my ex fiance had just broken up, and you know I was like, let me give the dating sites a try. So I was on Bumble, and I wasn't nothing, man. I was just like, okay. So the first one that finally hit me up, I'm like, all right, whatever, man. Let's give it a shot. She had a cute face,
And some cleavage in the shot.
some cleavage. She had bright blue eyes. I like light eyes. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, whatever. And she seemed cool. You don't know. You know what I mean? All you get is texts. You don't know. So I'm like, whatever, man. We'll go by this bar that's by my house. You know, I'll get there first. You know, see how she looks when she comes in, and then you know I'll make the decision. Then the bar I went to, I can see you walk in, and I can roll out. So she comes in, and I'm like, all right, man. Like once she came around the corner, I was like, damn.
But you didn't roll immediately, did
Didn't
you?
roll immediately because I'm not an asshole. I'm like you. I'm not super as nice as you. You know, one N-word, I'm out. You know what I mean? You can't. You know, not going through 37, but I was nice, man. Whatever. Like, so we were talking, and she was cool. But man, as the night went, you know how the drinks usually like tell you like who cares? It's just
Right.
you haven't had nothing
You
in a
don't
while.
think drinks
Just
were going to handle? We're not going to
the
cure
drinks were telling me run, bro.
Get out.
Every drink I had was run.
The drinks was like drive
Run.
drunk. Out
And
of
even
here.
when she goes, you know what? She's like, man, you're funny. She's like, I'll buy your drinks tonight. I'm like, nah, I got this. Don't worry. So I bought her drinks, and I was just like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. So
No,
I went. I rolled out, bro.
You
rolled
left
out
I
in the
rolled out.
bathroom.
Ghosted it. Gone.
Wow.
Deleted all the Bumble. No, she didn't have
she
my
never-
number. All
she-
she had was Bumble. So,
So
She
she
made me
couldn't reach
delete
you.
the whole
You
app.
couldn't reach
You
me.
didn't get any flack for it.
Huh?
You didn't get any.
I didn't get no flack. I was out. You ain't never
I
gonna
know.
see me again.
He straight ghosted her.
Man, yeah, she was. Man, it was too big for me.
Okay.
Everybody has a limit.
Well, I can respect that actually.
She looked like
you
a
could have stuck
Michelin
it
man.
out like me, and then be like, "What the hell am I in?"
Yeah, no, yeah. I was like,
An armpit.
But I paid for everything. So, and I was broke back then too. I didn't have no money, so I was,
So
I was
that
like, you
meant
know
a
what?
lot.
You were tapping yourself out.
I got 6 more days till I get paid. Let me just spend the rest of the money I got, and I'll just, that's my punishment.
That's the
you know what I
logic
mean?
right
Yeah.
there.
And I was just, I deleted
Well, I'll
it.
be broke the next 6
Yup.
days, but I ain't gonna.
I went back on like a month later, but I saw her. I was like, swipe left. Nope, no.
So just to put in perspective, when you first see her, are we talking 250, 300? Are we talking?
I'm
what are we
talking
about?
+3. Had to be 3+.
Whoa, like having to wear curtains.
But she was top heavy and bottom heavy.
Okay.
But the middle was just as heavy.
Okay.
It was too. I couldn't do much. I wouldn't have been able to do much. I don't got much. You know what I mean? It was bad.
I got much
All
work.
right.
And I've had desperate days, but I wasn't that desperate. I was,
But according to Surge, he would have just, he would have gone with it.
sir.
Hey, man.
Yeah. But I understand. I've been,
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
sometimes, but
No,
that
that's the
time wasn't
point.
that time.
Sometimes you don't do what you can do.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Most of the time you shouldn't, but there's some times where you're like, fuck it, and that wasn't a fucking moment for
All
me.
right, so when was the last time you did something? Now you look back like, wow, I lowered myself.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Shit,
When
at
it
least
comes to
once a
ladies.
week.
When it comes to ladies,
Well.
sorry.
Oh, when it comes to ladies, shit,
Yeah.
it's been a while.
Okay.
It's been a while.
You see?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a while. Yeah. Because there was one after that one. I was like, I should have done that.
We have a loyal listener here. We gotta be careful of.
Yeah, I gotta go home to that. So I don't tell that story. But yeah, I mean, I get it, man. Everybody's been through some shit. I'm sure she's got a story she ain't gonna tell me. I ain't gonna ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm cool. I don't need to know.
You don't
no
need to
point.
know. That's the whole point.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm at that mindset. When you get older, I don't need to know.
Yeah.
Don't even tell me.
Yeah,
Don't bring
'cause
it
you're
up.
at this point now where
Don't
yo,
bring
we
it
can
up.
we can
It
up in
should-
age. Back when you're
because it-
18, you're
Yeah,
like,
you can't
you
question
being
what I
with
did
40
2 weeks ago.
dudes?
You can't question that. That's
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. Let's
Yeah.
move on.
Let's move on,
2
man.
weeks ago.
Let's move on.
we good. That was
move
last
on.
week.
It's already-
It's
we
in the
good.
past. I
It's
can't
only-
fix it.
2 weeks. I can't go back that far. I didn't do anything. No, catch hell for that one, but just a joke. It's just a
It's
joke.
Just
We're joking.
jokes, baby.
Nothing happened 2 weeks ago. It's more like 3.
Just jokes, baby.
Now 3 is far too late.
3. That's super in the past, bro. That's
super.
That's water under the bridge. Like
Don't even bring it up.
don't even bring it up. That is a don't bring it up moment. 3 weeks ago. Come on, man. Come on. We're good. I'm in trouble.
All right. It's we already did an hour. Thanks, Star.
Thanks, Star. Exactly.
We have to put her on call block at once in a while, or give her 5 minutes and time.
I
it.
thought that's what we had, but Richard kept asking her questions.
Time-
Richard was like,
I'm trying to be
I know
polite.
she's in New York, but maybe make her feel bad about what happened in the past.
Yeah.
So Richard's like,
No,
let me
but
just
when she
drag up
started
the stuff.
she started intimating that she was going to put her friends under the bus, throw her friends under the bus. Like,
but
you
that's-
didn't stop me from trying to marry this guy. My bad.
Oops.
But you know what would happen is she married him, and then the friends were like, "Man, we should have," you know what I mean? And you don't want me to be happy because
Right.
you could have said at that
Yeah,
moment
there's
she
nothing
would
you
have been
can-
like,
Well, that's
"Oh."
what we went through.
Yeah,
You can't do anything about it.
Without any greater detail, because there was, like I said, there was 3 of us, 3 of her close friends there.
Don't let her call back.
And one was neutral. One was me that was like, "Hey, I'm so happy for you." And then there was my other friend who you've actually met.
Yep.
I'll keep her off the air.
Yeah.
And
God.
and she was like beside herself at what was going on, and she let it be known, not in a fight way, but like I
Yeah,
just
we know.
clearly disapproved of it. And then it became a whole big fight. And so I'm going to New York. I'm marrying this guy. He's for me. He's taking care of my family.
That's how it
And
goes.
now, had I not known Star so well, I would have been really that like Star. She treated you unfairly. But knowing Star, I know she was being impetuous and thinking like, anyway,
Yeah.
love you,
It's all
Star.
good. Water under the
Your
bridge.
heart,
hey, that was 3 weeks
your
ago.
your
We're moving
soul,
on.
and your heart, your soul's in a good
Moving on.
place,
Yeah.
but your judgment's not in the same place.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
Well, I mean, we've all been there though.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Right, and hell, I wrote a book about all my
Yeah,
bad,
and
bad
you definitely
judgment.
been there. The N-word 40 times. Went through that and was like, maybe we can work it out.
It was 37 last week.
It was 37.
Now it's 40.
That was 3 weeks ago, babe. That was 3 weeks ago.
Don't bring it up.
Don't
man.
bring it up. That is great.
All right, so next week. Are we on next week? I know it's getting close to Christmas.
What's next week?
Crema.
It's the 21st.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
gonna do
down
it?
to do next.
All
Yeah,
right, we'll
I'll
do
be
next week. Probably the week after we'll probably be off.
here. Yeah,
I'm
think
guessing.
So. Yeah, I think so.
So tune in next week, 21st, 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Unwelcome behavior.
Unwelcome
We'll
behavior,
post
yeah.
something on Instagram and Facebook
Yeah.
to get you all involved. We want you to call in, not just star. We need people to call in. Share just a story.
I'm gonna try to get my
That's
brother
it.
to call in. I know some people that I'm gonna bring a guest too. I will get somebody to come. So
Okay.
I'll get another comic that'll come. If not, Michael Evans wants to come back. He has some stories, and maybe I don't know. Lauren's working at night.
Yeah,
But I'll get somebody.
He was like, I don't have a story. Then he told a great story.
Yeah, exactly. I
Okay.
got a friend, Ginger Kelly. She wants to, but she lives far, so I gotta figure out her
All right.
schedule.
All right, so I'm Richard Myers, the Myers Firm PA. I'm an attorney. I don't know, say a specialist, but I concentrate on family law and high conflict divorces. You can reach me at myersfirm.com or rmyers@myersfirm.com and 813-477-2623. Gord.
I'm Gordon Dixon, the comedian. You can find me on Instagram at the Gordon Dixon and Facebook Gordon Dixon. Make sure you follow my Facebook reels. I want to blow that up and get move up in the world. And my Instagram. Follow my Instagram. You can catch me this Friday night at 9 p.m. at Spitfire Comedy House in St. Pete. That's downtown St. Pete,
Oh.
1st Avenue South.
All right, so I don't think Ginger's still listening. She usually listens at the beginning, but Ginger, you and I are going to pick up Surge. We're going to do this.
Picking up Surge.
I'd love to do this, and we'll go. And I'd love to see this. See how much time you earn.
See how much I know about women, which is not much. So,
Well, this is the thing: is I think you know a lot, but
Yeah.
I think they're not going to appreciate what you know. I think that's what's gonna happen.
oh yeah. I might know too much insider stuff, and they might not want that. But
Yeah, you might get negative time.
Yeah, I
You
might-
don't ever come back.
please don't come back ever. Yeah, your podcast sucks. That's what they're gonna say. No, come out, man. If she comes out, don't worry. I'm gonna do the jokes she'll like. We love you,
All
GG.
right, so everybody, come on out to
Come
Spitfire.
on out, Spitfire, 9 p.m.
I know there's kind of limited seating there, but come on out and fill it up.
Yeah, you can go online now and get the tickets at SpitfireComedy.com, and you get the tickets for 9 p.m. show Friday night. I will be there going against the funny Mr. John Jacobs, another comedian, super funny. He's on Netflix. Are You the One? First series. So come on out. We're gonna have some fun.
All right, cool. All right, we're out.
We're out, baby.